goodness, we made it! We made it into Canada! Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the next vacation vlog. We are in Canada. Yes, Miss Layla Grace, on your birthday, you became an international puppy dog. So you've been to Canada now. So we are in BC. We're gonna be in BC and Alberta for the next 5 days. And here's the girls, good job. You were so brave during the border patrol. We stopped at the border patrol and they did the questions and we had all their paperwork and everything and they didn't even ask to see it. So that worked out very well for us. It was very easy breezy. We were maybe a minute at the border and these good girls, look at those smiles. Oh gosh. And now we are in BC and we are headed up to, we're staying on Windermere Lake today and tomorrow. And then we'll be going into some of the national parks here in the Colorado Rockies. And I'm so excited. It's going to be a great time. And we're going to take you along with us. There's the baby. There she is. All right, our first stop is Kimberley, BC, and we are, oh my God, Layla's so excited. We're going to see the world's the world's tallest, I think it's the world's largest standing cuckoo clock is what it is. Hans the something or other. Hans the happy Hans. And it's this cute little like plaza in the town here. I guess this is a Bavarian town. So hopefully gonna get a snack. And get some sunshine before we head up into the park.
Your destiny.
Let's see, the Kimberley Trail and Adventure Guide on this side here. Oh God, there's 2 art and craft supply stores. Here's the, okay, there's the back of it. So we have to pay $2 to get it to go, I guess. Quite a long time. Okay, bye. Oh, and in he goes. Bye. Uh-oh, here comes the birthday girl. She's having to be delivered. Oh my. Look at Grace. What happened?
She's under the bench.
Oh, baby. Everybody, welcome to our home for the next 2 nights. This is, it smells like a new building. It's amazing. Beautiful. Look at this. This is the living room, dining room, kitchen area here. Beautiful brand new kitchen. The real reason we booked this is because out here, we have this little balcony. We can kind of see the lake almost, but it's got a balcony with a hot tub out there. So that's very exciting. And there is the lake view. There's a little pond like thingy over here, and then there's the lake, Windermere Lake. This is pretty freaking gorgeous. We also have this beautiful scenic sweeping view of the mountains. Happy.
With me?
Husband, what have you prepared?
Prepared an espresso.
Is this your first Nespresso?
It is.
Let me see it. Whoa, it looks like you got that in a coffee shop. I'm very impressed.
Maybe by like a trainee in a coffee shop.
Yeah, the person on their first day.
They don't know how to make a leaf yet, but
they can make something.
They can make a spot.
Well done. Taste test it. Is it any good? Okay, now go make me one, please.
That was the lead up to all of it.
Yes, thank you.
Of our pod.
Oh, did it already make it? Oh. Whoa! Look at that. Do we need one of these now?
Maybe.
Is this
Pretty
telling
sure.
me?
I know it looks pitiful, but it's because you wanted full tiny 40 ml.
I did want the 40 ml. Yeah, there's a whole, like, look at this bougie ass place that I found on the internet because Jasper's on fire. All these different things. This one's called Costa Rica. This one's called For Milk. Bianco, I don't know. I guess you need a frothy thing for that. I mean, there's just too much to explore. All right, we are at the visitor center in Radium Hot Springs here, Kootenay National Park. And it's closing soon, but we're gonna get our Discover Canada's Parks Pass and then go into the park. That was thunder, for sure. And these little jeepies are so cute. Each one looks like a different expression of Layla Grace, and I love it. Between Alberta and BC. We are at the Continental Divide. So on the right here is Kootenay National Park in BC, and on the left here is Banff in Alberta. It's pretty cool, look at that. And then here's the little sign here that shows BC. And this side says Alberta. We're in two places at once, Layla Grace. Layla Grace, you're so far away. Layla Grace, you're all the way in BC. Get over here to Alberta. Come on. Come on. Come to Alberta. Oh, good girl. You're here in Alberta. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now I'm in BC, though, and I miss you. Come back to BC. Come back. Come back. Good girl. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, wait. We have to go back to Alberta for no reason at all. Come on. Yeah, there we are. There we are. Good girl. Okay, so you gotta be on the lookout here for undetonated explosives. And there's a number to report it if we find them. Good to know. How beautiful this is. So we're at Marble Canyon, so I'm gonna hike a little bit further into the woods, but this is at the very beginning of the hike. All right, so this is the beginning of the trail. It is dog friendly here, so here goes little Miss. She's very excited. So many things to sniff, huh? So, this is Marble Canyon. This is where the glacier came through and made this beautiful area here. Wow, look at that. How blue the water is. It's gorgeous. The end point, this beautiful waterfall here. Oh my goodness. So awesome. It's like shaking the whole deck here. It's so strong. Wow. Did want to point out, if you're on this trail, this is where one of the sets of the red chairs, the Parks Canada Red Adirondacks are. Up this trail here. So it's like, that's the second to last crossing, and there's one more crossing beyond it. When you get to, this is the third to the last crossing that we're on here. When you get to this, you go up this trail here, and you'll see them up to the right if you're here trying to do this. That's how you get to the red chairs here. We're gonna see the red chairs at Radium Hot Springs too, because I know where those are, but I don't know if we'll see any of the other ones. Layla Grace, Was it your birthday? Did we get you a birthday burger? Wait, did mommy say? Okay. Half of this is for Lily, okay? That's for Lily. Can she have the whole thing at once? Okay, go ahead. You can have it. Good girl. Whoa, that went down fast. Good girl. Wondering what I got from the bakery, and this is what it is. So we got cherry Danish, I think this is raspberry cookie, maple donut, raspberry filled powdered donut, and Boston cream chocolate donut. They're so beautiful. I also got sourdough bread, which was like the best sourdough bread I've ever had in my life. So if you are in the Invermere Radium Hot Springs area, go to the Invermere bakery. It's so good. Ma'am, can I help you? Are you giving me a look because we got on the road late today and you wanted to get up early and do the hiking in the morning? Ma'am, can I help you? Okay, bye. Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday morning. We are down at the HooDoo trails, the conservation area here in BC, and we're gonna do the little hike here, hopefully. Today is like, we didn't have a strict plan for today, and so I feel all out of sorts when I don't have a detailed plan for the day on vacation. So getting a late start, just doing what we can, taking the dogs on this little hike. Hopefully gonna have some cool things to see, so we'll show you. The only unfortunate thing today is that the skies are not super pretty, so not the best hiking conditions, but it feels a little bit more humid than I think it should, but make the best of it. Lily is like on a mission to see these cool rock formations. Okay, so this is most of the way up the climb here. Pretty view. All right, we're at the viewpoint, which is a beautiful scenic look over here over the lake, but it is not showing us the hoodoos. So, full disclosure, what we've learned about this, everything says it's a very easy hike, family friendly, good for seniors. I don't know that I would call it that. If you are a hiker or a runner, yeah, it's not hard. If you are not used to the stuff, I would not call it easy because it's a lot of elevation. When you get to the top, the view is like of the town and the mountains, not of the hoodoos. So online, it makes it seem like you're gonna have a great view of the hoodoos. You're on top of the hoodoos. So do you really have to do this trail? It's fun if everybody in your party is up for it. There were a lot of bees and there's a lot of direct sunlight, even though you're in the trees kind of. You can see these open patches that we're going through. The sun is really like high overhead, so bring a lot of water. Bring more water than you would think for a 2-mile trike, for a 2-mile hike. But we're headed back down now, gonna get some water. And the dogs did very well all the way to the top. Layla's getting a little tired now, so we did take a stop, sit for a little bit. But now we are continuing on to the bottom and gonna try to find a place that we can drive and see the hoodoos instead of having to be on them. Here she goes, the good little hiker, best little hiker. Whoa, gonna catch up to her sister. Don't you knock your grandma over. Oh my goodness, good girls. Okay, update, we're on the way down. Beautiful views. Look at that, beautiful. Look in front of us here. Beautiful. Bees, still many-us. This is some Wicker Man bullshit here, BC. I know you have bee right in BC, And I know on the schedule today I have stopping at this honey farm further up towards Golden, but come on, too much. So this is what we were just on. We were up there. Give you an idea, there's the road there. We just did the hike up to the top there, and that was like what a little overlook was. So it is steeper than they advertise when you look this hike up, but this is what we wanted to see, was this cool shot of these hoodoos out here. My friends, come to a very important and exciting moment in our Canadian journey, and that is we have made it to the world's largest paddle. Yes, you had to come all the way north in the Canadian Rockies, but there it is in all its majesty. You don't mind the wildfire actively burning behind it. The paddle is safe for now. It's huge. We should put a dog in the picture for scale here. Look how majestic it is with the mountains behind it. Just very, very beautiful and special moment that we're having here. We've seen a lot of world's largest things. World's largest buffalo, world's largest purple spoon, world's largest purple spoon. Today, probably the world's largest purple spoon. Today, the world's largest paddle, undisputed world's largest paddle. So this was officially recognized in February 2014, so 10 years ago, by the Guinness Book of World Records. So it is legit paddle, Golden, BC. And it does smell really smoky. It started to smell smoky maybe like the last 20 kilometers or so. And it's really, you can start to see it. So now we're headed up north to Golden to get lunch, but I don't know what it's gonna be like up there. I do just want to point out one more thing if you come up here. So it's right off the freeway here, or the highway. This is the 95, I believe, that goes from like Radium Hot Springs up to Golden, and it's not very easy to find the turn there. Once you get up here, it does have its very own dedicated paddle parking. So there's an entire parking lot, and I think there is also a nature trail that you can continue on into the woods, like up there, which we're not doing because we already did a hike today. It's nice and cool here. Feels temperature-wise very good, just a little smoky. Why are we covered in... Okay, there we go. That answers the question. This has been happening for the last 5 minutes. Living her best life. Layla Geraldine. Here we go. Headed down to the hot springs. I like underpasses. Me too. All right, and here is the pool. This is the cooled pool, I believe, which is like regular pool. So there's the steps. There's also an elevator if you can't do the steps. And then there's that. All right, we're going into the hot pool. There's the view, and now we're gonna go in to the pool. This is me. I love hot tubs. How hot is it? Oh, it's really not that hot. It's actually like not. It's nice, but it's not like hot, really. Huh? It's nice, but it's not hot.
Yeah, that's great.
There's the view from here. There's so many of them. Hi, babies. How's it going? Hi. There's a whole bunch of them. Oh, sweet babies. You're behind the... So, This is cute. This is like nicer than the entrance sign of the park. But here's the parking lot. No, we're up at the other lot. There's 2 lots. We got the closer one because Mom can't walk that far. But you can go, if it's crowded and packed, you go under this little thing here and up to the other one. Otherwise, we got this one over here, which is this little ramp. Good morning, everybody. I have a lot of questions. Hello, everybody. It is Thursday morning. We are getting packed up shortly here to head up to Banff. We're gonna be in Banff the next 3 days, so that's where we're headed next. So I came down to the beach this morning, so we're staying like right off of Kinsman Beach back there. And it was nice for a little while. I brought my like notebook and everything, and then I started to get eaten alive by mosquitoes. And then I saw that sign about swimmer's itch, and I was like, I have questions. But anyway, gotta start getting ready. So we have to check out at 10, and it's about 8 o'clock right now. We are getting on the road, but I had to stop before we left Radium Hot Springs to get this picture. This is so cool. These are like the sheep horns, and it's like right in the center of town here, and I think it's super cool. Came all the way to Kootenay National Park just to find a murder shack, as if I was back on the East Coast. Hello, everybody. We are out on the highway here, and we are doing the Numa Falls little hike here. It's 2 kilometers, so not too far, but enough to stretch our legs, hopefully see these waterfalls, and it's already very scenic and beautiful.
Good job, Layla.
Is it Geraldine? Is Geraldine here? Where are we going? Where's the car? Let's go find the car. Come on. Come on, we got one more trail to do. We got one more trail to do. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Good girl. All right, so I got my information wrong. That was just a walk to the little bridge. This is the Paint Pot Trail. This is 2 kilometers round trip. So hopefully it's pretty. I don't know what to expect. Here we go. Everybody in the trail. Let's go, girls. So, but I never smelled that pee before. All right. Into the woods we go. Good girl, look at you go. So smart. You're here at the first section where we get this like orange color here. I'm gonna keep walking. So this is this beautiful little boardwalk that you walk along here. Layla loves it. She's having her best time. These actually have liquid still in them. Ooh, that's grody. Grody. Okay, at the end, you'd think this trail continues on further, but you can see these little like green pools with the orange. It's pretty neat. There's another bigger one over there, but I'm not gonna go all the way over there. I will say this trail has a lot more direct sunlight than we expected. And also, there's a lot of bitey flies. So if you're from Pittsburgh, you'll feel like you're right at home, because bitey flies are like our summertime specialty for some reason. But yeah, I put bug spray on husband, didn't put it on myself. I'm coming. Whoa, see, I don't know if you saw her. Fly got her. Come on, we gotta go. Oh my goodness. Oh, who's a muddy buddy? Here we go. I'm coming. Poor little butt. The flies are getting her. Oh my goodness, poor angel. Here's the beautiful boardwalk. Man, if there were not flies, this would be lovely and scenic. There's some like old weird mining equipment stuff here. I love that. And then these gorgeous ass mountains. Just amazing. Canadian Rockies, real deal. Let's give anybody else big Encino Man vibes. Is Link here? Did Link come out of the paint pots? Look how pretty this trail is. It's a little hot, so I don't love the direct sunlight part of it, but so nice in the woods here. And then we're gonna come across the river again, which is also really beautiful. Just nice to be in the woods and flat. Just a little pro tip, you can go in the water here. Ask me how I know. Never met a stream crossing I didn't like. But be very careful because the rocks are incredibly slippery. So I just went in barefoot, I just took my shoes off, and they're still, usually I get pretty good purchase barefoot, and still kind of rough. Goodness, did you get a Chow Chow dog bowl? Did you get a Chow Chow dog bowl? You want to have a bite? Go ahead. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Here's where we're staying. There's already a Layla Grace present in the room. Here she is. So we have this nice little like living room area. We got a table, which that's very nice. And then here's the rest of the room. There's a TV here, closet. All right, we got this nice little bedroom here. And then the best part is balcony here. The balcony has this amazing view of the mountains here. Hello! Alright everybody, we're in Banff. It is Thursday evening and we are headed to the Lake Minnewanka boat cruise. We ended up getting a small pursuit pass because you got the two things that we were planning on doing, and then you got this for free. So that worked out in the end. So we are waiting for the bus because the bus is supposed to be free to get there, and that saves you from having to find parking spaces. So we shall see how this goes. All right, we got off the bus, and now There's a little walk from the bus stop down here to where the cruise departs. We saw a bunch of bighorn sheep when we were on the bus, but I couldn't get a good picture because they were out the other side. But here's the beautiful Lake Minnewanka. To check in, and then we can get in line to get on the boat, is what it seems like. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning. I'm trying to keep track of the days here. When you're on a road trip for this long, it's hard to keep track of what day it is. I thought I'd come and sit outside since it's so pretty, but every car in the town of Banff has decided to drive past right now, so sorry about the sounds. Anyway, Friday morning we are headed up to the Columbia Icefields today, which is the thing I was most excited about for this trip. So unfortunately the dogs can't come with us, but we are going to go up there and we're going to do the actual tour on the glacier. So my understanding is you will take a shuttle to the place where you get the bus, and then the bus, which is like this ice roading bus, takes you to the glacier. Then you have about half an hour at the glacier. So I'm very excited. We can drink glacier water, which will be very exciting. And the only bad thing is it's like over a 2 hour, almost 2.5 hour drive each way, and then 2 hour tour there. So it's gonna be a long day, and I'm not looking forward to that part of it, but it's gonna be a great, cool, super unique experience. Shuttle, the Columbia Icefield bus. That was perfect timing. And this is going to take us to the first area, and there's two areas.
Okay, there we go, folks. So like I said, my name is Jackson. I'm from Blackpool, England. Does anybody know it? Yeah, a couple of us. Okay. Not often. Well, I'm sure we know England, but do you know Blackpool? No. Well, Blackpool is a small seaside town in the northwest of England. and it's not a very nice place, and that's why I'm here today. What about everybody else? Where's everyone else coming from today? Philippines, nice. Netherlands, cool. Mexico, wow. Wow, quite the international bus today, awesome. Yeah, so if we take a look to our right, just outside of Starbucks there, you'll see the first snowmobile that was used on the glacier. No zero, and my name is Brandon. There we go, absolutely perfect. Well, my name is Jackson, but Brandon is going to be taking you up to the ice. So once he does introduce himself, that is the cue word when you hear Brandon. Now, sadly folks, I might not be the driver that picks you up. I know, it will be okay. But what that means is you are going to have to take all of your belongings with you. Anything that is left on my bus can be found on eBay tomorrow morning.
Okay, so that was about a 6-minute ride, and now we are at the second area here where we're going to get on the Ice Explorer. Alright, here's what we're getting on now.
So take lots of pictures, folks, because our Athabasca is always melting, always changing, so she won't look the same the next time you come. Now, that being said, my name is Brandon. I'll be your Ice Explorer driver. Woo! Awesome. Well, there's actually 549. Oh! I'm just kidding. There's only 23. Way down. Woo! Alright, now I won't be talking to this part, but you can open the windows, take some pictures. Please stay seated, and I'll see you at the bottom. They're constantly moving, expanding and contracting. Sometimes when they expand, they can make these great big cracks. Those cracks are called crevasses, and those crevasses can be big enough to swallow this mouse. Other hazards are meltdowns. They're like water slides going through the glacier. If you fall down one, you're probably not coming out.
Alright, y'all, we are on the glacier! So you can't go beyond these little stop signs here.
Is this what you can drink from?
Maybe this is what you can drink. There's something out here you can drink. I guess that's it right there. Are we going to do it? Of course, because we like to make poor decisions that may involve Giardia at all times in this family. But this is the glacier. It's really cool. I'll show you the other side. So it is the dirt here, the dirty look here, they said is from ash from the wildfire. So, but it's not gonna be here in like, what did they say, 70 years? It's only got like 70 years left, which is kind of crazy. So just past our lifetime, this thing will be gone. Where's the gimbal facing though? Can you see me? Do you know how this thing works?
Nope. Okay.
Got it? Alright, here we go. I'm not doing this very well because I'm on the wrong side. It's really refreshing.
Alright, let's do it one more time.
Oh god.
Take two.
Okay, take two. I almost got a cramp in my hip. Just try it. Alright, so we just drank some of the fresh glacier water and it was incredibly refreshing. What do you think, babe?
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah, right from the source. Only a little bit of Giardia probably, if I had to guess. Husband does not think that Giardia survives at these temperatures, but Giardia is sneaky. I don't know. I keep falling in potholes, which is also cracking me up, and I'm just like sliding around and hilarious. And this is like when you go for a run in the snow before you got frostbite, because things have changed a little bit emotionally for me since then. But having a great time. All right, let's just show you the whole atmosphere here. And these are our buses that we came up on. So we're gonna be getting back on in a minute here. Americans get a bad rap for how we measure things, but I just want you to know that Canadians are out here doing it too. That Ice Explorer we just on weighs as much as 60 large grizzly bears. I love it. View down. Whoa. Very spooky. So this is pretty cool but also sad. It shows you the glacier over the years. So this was in 1917 over here, 2011, and then 2021. So like these are like a century apart from each other. And this one is, well, not exactly a century, but even just in 10 years you can see it's different. That's kind of crazy. This is the view you could have. And this is the view that you actually have. Wow. Scenic. Okay, we are back on the bus to go back to the main center. We only spent about 15 minutes at the skywalk. The weather was not good, so the view was not good. Probably you would spend longer, but the buses run every like 15 minutes back. So we spent about 15 minutes, and that was like more than enough because we were soaked, but you can spend longer if you want to. So we're gonna get back to the main center, and I don't know how long the bus ride is. I'll tell you after this. So we're back at the thing, we've got our lunch to go. You can see here, this is where, so you start here, then your bus takes you all the way up to here, and that is where you get on the Explorer. And the Explorer goes all this crazy way here. And if you see over, I don't know if you can see, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. You can see out there, that's the Explorers that are there right now. So that's how far you go. So you go this little route up here, all the way down, and then up there, and that's where you walk. Hello everybody, Friday night. It's been a busy day. We were on a glacier, it hasn't stopped raining in like 10 hours. And now we're going to dinner at the Grizzly house, which is like a fondue place that's supposed to be amazing. Alright, here we go. Fondue. Ooh, look at that. we survived, but I cannot wait to get home and put stretchy pants on because that was so much food. It was so good. Good morning, everybody. Whoa, the lights. Hold on. Good morning, everybody. Saturday morning, sunsethue.com, which is the website I'm using for sunsets and sunrises, said there's an 88% chance of a good sunrise this morning. So we, being me, everybody else is asleep, driving to Chujack Lake to see if I can see a sunrise. My sinuses are really bad today, so I'm not feeling great, but I'm regretting getting up at 5:30, but we'll see. All right, well, since last night, the 88% has been downgraded to 11%, and you can see we're not getting a good sunrise. So that's a bummer. It smells very bad here, but it is rather pretty. So unfortunately, that was a bust. Bummer. We have not had any good sunrises or sunsets here in Banff, or really in Canada at all. The last few days. Yesterday it rained the whole day. I mean, like literally the whole day. We had a couple breaks. When we first got to the glacier, it was okay, and then it just started raining. So I think that's why I'm not feeling so hot today. Being out in the rain is always like bad for my sinuses. So I'm gonna head back, maybe try to get another half hour of sleep or something like that, and then get ready. Today we are going to Lake Louise. My mom really wants to try canoeing on the lake, which I am not stoked about, but it's very important to her, so I'm gonna try it. I don't know how this is gonna go. There's a girl here canoeing right now, and it smells really bad here. And at first I was like, oh, is it the lake? But I think it's the pit toilets like up the hill here. It's bad. But she is canoeing back and forth in front of the lake here. I don't know, I thought she was like maybe going, somebody dropped her off, so I thought maybe she was like going on a journey, but I don't know. So I'm gonna head back, try to get some sleep, and then we're head out to Lake Louise and then over into Yoho National Park. So like Emerald Lake into Kawa Falls, and then we're gonna do Peyto Lake on the Icefields Parkway, which we were at yesterday, but it takes about half an hour, they say, to like walk to it, take pictures, take in the sights, and then walk back. And at that point I was like, I just want to get home to the dogs. So we're gonna have the dogs with us today. So that's the plan for today. All right, everybody, we're up in the town of Lake Louise here. We're headed over to the lake. I don't know if we're gonna get parking. So you can take shuttles, but we have the dogs with us, so we can't do that. So we're gonna try for parking. He said there's 300 spaces and 10,000 people visit the lake each day. So he's like, it's kind of like a lottery, but go give it a shot. I'm like, okay. So we're gonna see. It's Mom and Dad's 50th anniversary today. So we're gonna scatter some of Dad's ashes. So hopefully that will, the ancestors will bring us some luck and we can get a parking space here. Let's hope. All right, we made it to Lake Louise. We got parking. We're headed over. Mom wants to try to canoe, so we're gonna see how this goes. We have the dogs with us, so I think Husband's gonna stay with them. And Mom and I are gonna try to do the canoe. So that is the famous Banff, Lake Louise Fairmont. And then here is Lake Louise. It's a spooky morning again. The rain has been holding off pretty well, but the clouds have rolled in. We had some nice blue skies this morning, but the clouds are here. So that's the canoes I'm gonna see. Don't know where Mom is. Oh, there's Mom. She's right behind me. And here we are. All right, here we go. Mom's in line. Let's see how this goes. I don't know.
Oh, I love these.
I'm an air sign. I don't know how I'm gonna do on the water here. We'll see. No, it's okay. I'm okay. There's Mom. Rowing. This is a little bit terrifying, everybody. You know us air signs. We don't do this. We just go out on the water when it's somebody else steering. I do love pools, though. Look at her go. Good job. We are out on the lake. We are doing this thing. So we're still in Yoho National Park. We are at the Natural Bridge, which is supposed to be gorgeous. You can already see how gorgeous it is. And here we are, Natural Bridge. There's the girls, ready to do their walkies. Ready, girls? Let's go! Uh-oh, Lily's motoring. Look at her go. Bye! Man, this is beautiful. Look over here. Wow. So this kind of shakes a little. Not a huge fan of that. There is the Natural Bridge. I don't know that you're allowed to be standing on it like that, guys. But maybe. So yeah, this is the Natural Bridge. Like it just you can connect from one side to the other through that. The water is rushing, but like we had so much rain all day yesterday, so it's mudslides and stuff happening. Our last sightseeing spot in Yoho is the Takaka Falls, and that's where we are now. We had to go up that big hill with all the switchbacks, and now we're here to walk to the falls. Goodness. Wow. Alright, here we are. There's a little bit further you can go out, but this is as far as we need to go because we gotta get back on the road. But wow, this is so impressive. Everybody, it's Saturday night, Is it Saturday? It's Saturday night.
Yeah, it makes it all
It's
right.
been a busy day. There's a lot going on today. But the sun is out. We are at the gondola. We made it. We had to bump our reservation back twice because we were out at the other parks longer. But we made it. We're gonna head up here in a minute. I cannot wait. You know me and my aerial trams. My favorite thing. Okay, we're next. There's ours. It's coming, number 19. That used to be my favorite number. It's fortuitous. All right, here we go. Ooh, there we go.
There we go.
Lock us in real good. Oh boy, here we go. Whoa, this thing is fast. Whoa, this one's much faster than Palm Springs.
Yes, it
Wow.
is. Damn.
Okay.
So it does feel like a Kennywood ride.
It does feel like a Kennywood ride. Look at us going though. Beautiful. I think those windows, are those windows open? Yep, that's the sky, just FYI. Oh, there's the towers, okay. When you go through the towers, you gotta go woo! But I can't see when the towers are coming, so.
Not for a long
Here
time.
we go.
She said it takes
Get in this thing and go. Go by. You gotta tell us when the towers are coming, Mom, we can't see them.
not for a long time.
Okay. Yeah, we are getting up. Whoa, final tower. Pulling into the station. Here we are. We made it. Oh my goodness, it got a little scary there for a minute. Whoa, it's like a Kennywood ride. Woohoo! Okay. We made it. Listen, there was a part I was not sure. I was not sure we were gonna make it, but we did. We are walking to the Cosmic Ray Station. Husband has agreed to join me so kindly. We're breathing like Tony Soprano. This is a bunch of steps, but we're getting there. We are at the top. This is as far up as you can go. There it is. This was used as a weather station and also some space stuff. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna back to somebody's selfie. Here's the rest of the view up here. Here we're going down. That was a wonderful night on top of the mountain. Down we go. So that was super fun. I think that we walked a little too fast up to the Cosmic Ray Station, so I feel a little altitude iffy. But once I get some water, still have not had any water today because we were just like driving and going to these little stops and I didn't know where there were bathrooms, and so I was not drinking that much. But all in all, great experience, highly recommend it. Hello, editing Fox from the future. I cut off there. I was gonna say something else and then I don't know why we got cut off there. But anyway, what I wanted to say was if you were going to do the Banff Gondola, which I highly recommend because it was an amazing, amazing trip, couple things. One, plan for more time than you think you're gonna need because there's a restaurant up there. You can get dinner. There's the hike to the Cosmic Ray Station, which we did, which I wish we could have done it a little bit slower because you are at altitude. You are up on the top of those mountains. And so like, I really did overexert myself and not feel great. But so plan for a little bit more time than you think you would need up there. And then make sure that your pass has your descent time. What happened to us was we bought a Pursuits pass. So we got 3 different things with it, which I do recommend the Pursuits Pass, because basically, like, we knew we wanted to do the Icefield and we knew we wanted to do the gondola. If you bought the pass, then basically the Lake Minnewanka cruise that we did the first night was included, and that was really fun too. So all of those things were just like a great time. Great tour guides, you learn a lot. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. I mean, unmatched scenery. So I recommend doing that, but make sure when you go up that your descent ticket has a time on it. What happened to us was that when we bought the Pursuit Pass, it didn't assign a time, because you can change the time. So we changed the time once we knew like when we were going. We assigned a time, I guess is more like it. We assigned a time once we knew what time we were going to be getting to the gondola. It did assign us a downtime, but it didn't print it on the thing. So when we got on at the base to go up, they were like, fine, go ahead. We got up to go down. We got in line to go down though. They wouldn't let us on at first because it didn't have the descent time written on it. So we had to go to the ticket booth, have them reprint it. And thankfully, like, there was no big deal. They just reprinted it for the time that we were there. And it wasn't like a big production or anything. But just be aware of that to make sure you have a descent time, because if you're like trying to get down and then you have dinner reservations or whatever afterwards, you have a schedule to be on, it can delay you getting down. So lesson learned. But the Pursuits Pass really does pay for itself, because you basically get one of the items. And I think there's something else that you can do with the Pursuits Pass too, besides those 3 things. Yeah, so there's the Golden Sky Bridge, which we considered doing, and then I was like, I think I'm gonna freak out. It's this giant sky bridge above this chasm there up in Golden, BC, so further north. And it looks really cool, but I was like, I know my limits. That's my limit. Gondola, good. So anyway, there's also that. There's some sightseeing things that they had. I think they had like a wildlife bus ride or something like that. So there's a bunch of different options, but basically, like, when you get the combo pass for at least 3 things, you get a good deal on it. So I do recommend that, but definitely if you're in Banff, do the gondola. I mean, we got like picture perfect weather that night. We had shitty weather the whole day before when we were at the Icefields, and it was kind of cool, like seeing the fog and the mountains and everything. That was kind of cool. And then during the day, it was like hit or miss when we were in Yoho. But once we got up there, it was like, this looks like a postcard. People are going to think we're using a filter on this because it looks like unreal. So those are my tips and tricks for doing the gondola and some of the other adventures up in the Canadian Rockies. And put it on your list. It's pricey, especially if you stay at one of the properties, like the Fairmont properties. Those are expensive. We did not stay there because the price was so high. And they are dog friendly, so that is something to keep in mind. If you are taking your dogs and you can splurge for it, go for it. But we were there several nights. We stayed at the Fox Hotel, which was just fine, adequate, very nice property, very close to things. You could walk to everything in town. A lot of little properties in town that are cute like that, pet friendly, had a restaurant on site, and it had a hot tub. So say no more, I'm in. But anyway, those are my tips and tricks. And so let's just finish out the vlog here. Alright, unfortunately it is time to leave Canada. Headed back to the States today. Pro tip, you can't take your bear spray over the border, so you can drop it off at the visitor center. They will take it because the rangers, I believe, use it for training stuff, so they can take a donation of your unused bear spray. So that's what we just did, and now we're gonna get on the road. It's been so beautiful, such a nice time. This is the best weather that we've had, of course, the morning that we're leaving. I'll show you here. Gorgeous. It's been raining the whole time we've here. The day we're leaving, beautiful. Classic Fox. Real bear. Oh my goodness, we're just watching this bear doing bear things. Oh my god. We're almost out of Canada and here's our first bear. Hi baby! You digging? Will you find it?